Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farah Atifah Arni binti Ahmad Yusof. So today we're excited to share with you guys our topic, which is the students' perspective on the Mursyid programs among students in Mrsm ATM Bera. And by the end of this session, inshallah, I hope you will have gained the valuable insight that you can apply in your school work or your own life. All right. So we go next. The overview we cover today, inshallah. The first one, introductions. Second, literature review. Third, methodology. Fourth, findings and data analysis. And the last one is the conclusion and recommendation. So we go for the first one is introduction. What is the Mursyid program actually? So the introduction, what is the Mursyid program is? The Mursyid program is the Young Teacher Program at Mrsm ATM Bera that involves selected senior student acting as a mentor to help their junior with the academic and extracurricular. So this peer mentoring program aims to boost academic success, leadership, and teamwork. It allows senior students to develop leadership and teaching skills while supporting younger students who may need academic or personal guidance. So the problem statement: junior at Mrsm ATM Bera face the problem like time management, tough subject, and balancing studies with activities which affect their motivation and confidence. So to help the Mursyid program was created where senior students mentor junior with advice and support. However, the program struggle because senior student may not have training and it's lack a clear structure and ongoing support. Next is objective of study. So the first one is to examine the perception of mentor-mentee relationship in the Mursyid program. The second one is to assess the impact of Mursyid program on the academic performance of the student. The third one is to study the effectiveness of peer-based learning in the Mursyid program. And the last one is to evaluate the satisfaction of the student and willingness to recommend the Mursyid programs. So next is significance of study. So from the junior student, which is mentees, junior can feel more motivated and aware of available help by the learning how the program boosts their grades, resilience, and confidence. The studies inside can make mentoring more helpful for junior who need supports. The second one is the senior student, which is mentor. Senior mentor can get a feedback to improve their mentoring skills and learn how to prepare them for future responsibilities, showing the value of peer mentoring in their growth. And what the the teachers can use this study to identify area where student mentor need more training, helping them provide target skill for tutoring, communication, and conflict resolution. And the last one is school community. Other school interests in similar program that can use this study as a guide, gaining practical advice on creating mentorship program that support both academic access and personal growth. So go to the next.
Assalamualaikum. So my name is Nurulfan Aimidi Ahmad. I'm going to talk on the literature review of our mini thesis, which is titled Students' Perspective on the Mursyid program. So actually we have found, I believe that everyone have found out that actually many educational institution nowadays that is applying this kind of the same concept as Mursyid program, which we call as mentor-mentee program. especially in our own country, in Malaysia. So, actually, this program, the purpose of this program is to help the students to enhance their academic performance. And actually, to do this study, we have read a few articles regarding the mentor-mentee program, which we call as Mursyid here in Mrsm at Bera. And I believe that everyone knows that the Mursyid and the mentor-mentee program involve a pair of students, which is the mentor that is more experienced, and the mentee, which is the students that comes from less experience in their academic. So the first key point that I'm going to talk on is the role of mentoring in students' development. So mentoring actually gives many benefits to the students' personal growth. So mentors will act as role model and always provide emotional supports to their other friends, helping them to become more self-aware and more confident. And through the guidance from the mentor will always help the mentees to make more informed decision, contributing to their overall personal growth and development. So the first point is the benefits of mentoring for academic achievement. So here, research shows that students who participate in mentoring program, which we call as Mursyid program here, often achieve higher grades. They can increase persistence and stronger motivation. Mentoring also foster a growth mindset, encourage students to view challenges as learning opportunities. Uh, as Rhodes 2002 highlights, students with this kind of mindset can demonstrate greater commitment to their educational goals. The third point is the social skills development. So I believe that everyone agree that mentoring is very important uh, and crucial in developing student social skill, including conflict resolution, their teamwork, and help them to communicate more effectively, which is this is very essential for the success of the students in academic and as well as their careers. So research by Rhodes 2002 also shows that mentoring enhances social competence, allowing them to form more meaningful connection and expand their social networks. The second key points that we can include in this mini thesis is the types of mentoring models. So there are few types of models that have been mentioned about this Mursyid program. So the first one is the group mentoring, which involves a single mentor that guide their friends, multiple mentees at once, creating an creating an environment of shared learning, sharing knowledge, and diverse perspective. So this method effectively fosters teamwork and enhance their interpersonal skills among the participants. However, it may lack the individualized attention that one-on-one mentoring offers. The second one is peer mentoring. So this peer mentoring involves individuals with similar background mentoring each other, a common approach among students. So this method promotes mutual learning and foster a stronger sense of community among participants. And the third types of mentoring models would be formal versus informal mentoring, which these type of models are organized with clear goals and guidelines, which often result in measurable outcomes. Actually, in contrast, informal mentoring develops naturally, providing greater flexibility and adaptability for both mentor, or we call as Mursyid, as well as the mentees. So we proceed to the third and fourth key points.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fakhruddin bin Parazi. I will talk about the benefit of school-based mentoring programs and how they support students in ways that can change their lives. So here is how these programs can make difference. The first one is better grades and learning. So mentor can provide students with personal academic support. They help with homework, teach study skills, and prepare students for the test. This extra support leads to better grades and a stronger interest in learning, setting students up for success. The second one is mentor can increase student engagement and attendance by creating a positive environment. So mentor can make students feel valued and motivated to join mentoring program. This encouragement leads to better attendance and more involvement in school activities and study revision, making schools a place for students wants to be. Next one is mentors are there for students' social and emotional growth. So mentor can act as a role model, helping students to develop important life problem solving and communication. And mentor support students through their peers, pressure, stress, and other challenges. Next point is mentoring can improve behaviors. Mentors help students make better choice, manage conflicts, and show more self-control. As a result, students with mentor often have fewer behavior issues and avoid risky behaviors, creating a positive school environment. And the last one is higher confidence and self-esteem. So mentors can provide encouragement and recognition, helping students feel good about themselves. This thing boosts in confidence, often inspires students to aim higher with goals like graduating and even going to the next step of studies. Next is about mentor and mentee characteristic. Now, we are going to know about how to make a mentoring relationship successful. Mentoring can be incredibly powerful, helping people learn, grow, and reach their goals. But for mentoring to really work, both the mentor and mentees need to bring certain qualities to the table. On the other side of a mentor, a good mentor needs experience, strong communication skills, patience, and the time to be available. Experienced mentor can give valuable advice and share lessons from their own journey. Mentors who communicate well and show empathy can create a supportive, positive environment for their mentees. And it's also important for the mentors to be dedicated and available so they can provide consistent support. Now, let's talk about the mentee. To get the most out of mentoring, a mentee should be motivated, open to the feedback, and proactive. Mentees who are ready to listen, advise, and set clear goals tend to grow the most. They should also take an active role in the relationship by asking questions and seeking for help. Some mentees, especially those from disadvantageous background or poor background, might face extra challenges in connecting with mentors. They may need additional support to build trust and communicate comfortably. Finally, it is important for both the mentor and mentees to be compatible. When they share similar values and communicate well, the relationship is often stronger and more successful. In closing, the characteristic of both mentors and mentees are keys to making mentoring effectively and meaningful. A great mentoring relationship allows both people to learn, grow, and grow together, creating a lasting impact. So, thank you.
Okay, my name is Asnida binti Jabi. Okay, next let's look at the research methodology. Okay, study design is very important for planning and conducting research. Research planning is carried out to guide the researcher towards the goals and objective of the research. Therefore, in this study, the researcher use quantitative research using questionnaire to obtain data from the respondents. The selections of the study was carried out quantitatively to see if there is an influence between the leadership of a student-teacher mentoring. Okay, the term of participants. For this project, 112 students has participated, which are from Form 3, Form 4, and Form 5. This is because the Mursyid programs was specifically designed for this group at Mrsm at Bera. Um, the primary data collections tool used the study was a Likert scale questionnaire with 5 categories: the strongly disagree, neutral, and agree, and lastly, the strongly agree. The questionnaire were distributed to the Form 3, Form 4, and Form 5 via Google Form during the school holiday, as students are easy to access the gadgets. Okay, about the data that had collected, um, the survey response were analyzed use SPSS. The study involved creating a variety of graphs and visual representations to properly display the finding and interpret the students' opinions on the Mursyid program. The questionnaire is divided into 5 sections. The first one is demographic sections to collect the basic informations of the respondents, such as their age, their gender, and their class, and their CGPA. The second one is the perceptions of mentor-mentee relationship sections that will evaluate interactions of relationship between the mentor-mentee, as well as observing their perceived of effectiveness of the mentor. The third one is impact on academic performance sections was included as well to access the influence of the program on the academic performance. And the fourth one is students' preference for the peer learning and its impact on their confidence and the experience along the program. And the last one is the satisfactions of the students on the Mursyid programs is observed from the program structure and satisfaction sections.
Okay, now is 4.0 findings and data analysis. Okay, next. All right, good. In this chapter, the selected questions from the questionnaire related to the perspective of the students on the Mursyid program among students in Mrsm and Bera will be analyzed. So the flow of this chapter will initially begin with the analysis on the demographic section, and will end up with the related to the program structure and also satisfaction. Okay, next. So for the demographic section, the question 1 is selected to be analyzed, which is regarding the age of the respondents. Based on the pie chart, we can see that there are 112 respondents of our questionnaire, where 61 students, or 54.46% of the total respondents, are 17 years old, suggesting that Form 5 students were the most active in offering the feedback. In contrast, 21.43% of the respondents are 16 years old, and only 24.11% of the respondents are 15 years old. Lower responses rates from those younger students may reflect the various levels of the program participation, or in a sense that the program is not relevant to their present or current academic needs. This pattern would suggest that designated students are more affected by or have the interest more in the line with the Mursyid program. Okay, next. Okay, for the perception of the mentor-mentee relationship section, question 5 and question 6 are selected. So based on the bar chart for the question 5, we can analyze that most of the students, which is more than 64%, think well of their mentor and mentee connection. This indicates that the program creates a secure environment where the students feel comfortable asking for the help. The result also is consistent with the symbolic interactionism, as the comfort with which the students approach mentors can be explained by the positive symbolic exchanges.
in which the mentors offer understanding, supportive communication, which is that motivates students in order to participate fully. Okay, next. Okay, meanwhile, for question 6, according to the figure here, the majority of the students enrolled in the program have a positive view of their mentor's capacity to present the topics in an intelligible and also clear approach. This suggests that more than 80% of the students believe that their mentors communicate well. In terms of sociology, these results correspond with the functionalist educational theory, which highlights the way mentors and also other educational agents helps the students socialize by promoting understanding and also the clarity of thoughts. Okay, next. Okay, for the impact on the academic performance session, opinions of the students regarding the effectiveness of mentor-mentee sessions in the Mursyid program are represented in the two bar charts. According to the figure of question 9, more than 60% of the students believe that this program have improved their academic performance, while based on the figure of question 12, it shows that almost 68% of the participants believe the sessions improved their preparedness for the class, compared to 29.46% who are neutral and also just 2.68% who disagree. These results align with the functionalist story too, as this program have an interpersonal significance that supports the development of the students and the overall stability of the learning environment by making them feel more capable and also prepared in the class. Okay, next. Okay, for peer-based learning session, based on the figure of question 14, in comparison to the traditional classroom settings, a significant numbers of the students, which is 42.86%, agreed, and also 24.11% strongly agreed that they feel less pressured to ask the questions during the mentor-mentee sessions. This implies that the mentor-mentee dynamic is seen as less intimidating, and create an environment in which the students are more comfortable in expressing themselves. Meanwhile, almost 70% of the students agreed that the training has increased their confidence as well in discussing the subjects with their peers, which we can see that based on the figure of question 15. Okay, these results are consistent with the social capital theory as the students benefits a lot from these peer interactions, plus gaining academic insights. They also reported that they are feeling more confident and also at ease when speaking. Okay, lastly, next. Okay, lastly, for the program structure and satisfaction, 58.93% of the students agreed and 23.21% strongly agreed that they would recommend the mentor-mentee program to others. This great recommendation implies that the students think the program is worthwhile and also helpful for their classmates. Besides, most of them as well are generally happy with their experience in the program as 47.32% has agreed and also 18.75% strongly agreed based on the figure of question 20. All of these results show that the students are happy with the mentor-mentee structure of the Mursyid program and they would suggest it to their classmates in along with finding it personally fulfilling. So I think that is all for my part. So I will pass to my friends.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Nasaruddin, and for my part is the conclusion. I can conclude that the Mursyid program is an example of Mrsm at the Bera's dedication to fostering a supportive and integrated learning environment where students support one another's students' success. The program's peer-based learning methodology helps Mursyid to gain leadership, communication, and responsibility skills in education to help mentees. Okay, from the finding and analysis, also proves that more than 80% of students believe their mentors or murshid can communicate really well. In summary, this program creates a welcoming and an inclusive learning environment that helps students succeed academically and set them up for future challenges. Okay, next. Okay, the next one is recommendation. So here, fortunately, I have two recommendations. First one is provide Mursyid training. To improve the mentoring experience, it is recommended to provide formal training for senior students selected as mentors. This training can focus on essential skills such as effective communication, active listening, goal setting, and conflict resolution. A short workshop or training module would prepare mentors to better support their mentees academically and emotionally. So the second one is enhance teacher involvement. Increasing teacher involvement by assigning a faculty advisor to oversee mentor-mentee group can be beneficial. The advisor can guide mentors, provide support, and monitor the progress of both mentors and mentees. This involvement will ensure that mentors receive adequate guidance and that mentees' needs are met effectively. I think that's all from me, and that's all from